What is up, guys? Today's Reach video is going to go over the gear slash talent system in the game. Um, so basically, throughout your match, um, you will level up, which is completely separate from your character and account level. It's just for that match. So think of like League of Legends or um, if you ever played Battleborn. Most MOBA style games have that um, a selection of abilities you pick, basically. So what'll happen is at the start of the game, you'll get to choose from one of three. So like right here, for instance, I have Grimoire of Bone for the actually what class is this? The Lich class. Um, so at the start of the game, I choose one of these three options. Either the last hit of my basic attack combo applies so, or spawn an AoE at the location when you begin to dodge, which will root people, or Haunting Spectre, which, side note, Haunting Spectre is not an ability in the game. You can also tell if you have an ability or not because it'll be red if you don't have the ability equipped. So like this for instance, this is red, maximum number of Shamblers active, increased by 1. Let me equip that. It's red because I don't have Shamblers, but I can put the ability on command minion, which will cause Shamblers to come out, and now it's white because I have it. So, Haunting Spectre is an ability that's not in the game. I don't know if it was in before or whatever, but yeah. And it's not Haunting Wraiths because I put that on and, yeah. Anyway, that was a side note. Back to the explanation. You choose one of these three abilities. Let's just use this one for example. Either Breach cannot be placed within 5 meters of you, Health Potion grants all healing, or maximum number of Chandlers increased by 1. Beginning of match, you pick one of these primary ones, and you can change them, like as you saw. Um, you'll unlock more. You can buy them from the shop, but that's the first ability. Now, as your team gets experience for that match, you'll level up. Whenever you complete objectives, you get a large amount of experience. You'll still get some just from killing people and completing some of the objectives, but actually fully completing the objective gives you a lot of points. So when you level up to 2, you get the secondary um, gear or talent that you can pick. And then when you get to level 3 in the game, during the game, you'll unlock the tertiary, and then finally 4 will give you um, the weapon choices. So I don't have any different ones there, but you can kind of see how it is. I'm gonna go a little bit over how in depth these can be. The default ones, every single class will have the same default gear for for each slot. So the primary one, every single class will have the choice between extra dodge charge, health potion, cleansing, negative effects, or the damage shield when you get CC'd. Same thing with the secondary. They're all just generic, but you can unlock ones that are specific for that class, like this one, as I showed, increases the maximum number of shamblers that you can have active. So normally you can have 3. This increases so you can have 4 shamblers. Um, Again, I don't have Haunting Spectre, but this one I definitely want to showcase this one because this is huge for the Dark class. The last hit of your basic attack combo applies so to the target. The reason why that is so huge is the so debuff and ability is only on the Reaper. It's the Reaper's signature move. So, and the reason why this is important is Reap. What Reap does, Reap is a general ability. You can use Reap on a Necromancer or a Lich, but what it does is it consumes all of the so debuffs to heal you and do damage. Well, guess what? If you don't have so, you can't use Reap. So, no pun intended. You can only use that on a Reaper. If you put Reap on any other class, normally, it's not going to do anything because you don't have so. That's why I like this talent. This is a good example of interesting talents that change gameplay and allow things to happen. Because I was baffled for the longest, wondering why was Reap a general ability when you couldn't use it on anybody but a Reaper. And then I found this great talent. It makes the last hit of your basic attack combo. So even though the Lich can't put so on targets normally, with this talent and it being a primary talent, I can pick it at the beginning of the match. The last hit of your basic attack will cause so. So I can just use a combo, put so on the target, and then I can use Reap to heal myself. Now in practice, this is a little rough because it's actually kind of hard to get the last hit of your combo out sometimes because a lot of times you'll get stumbled and knocked back or whatever. Even just normal attacks will stop you. So it's a good idea, but I'm glad it's there. Changes the game a little bit, lets you use Reap, but I feel like it should be changed a little bit. You can go to the shop, look at equipment, and this will. Actually, I haven't looked here before. Interesting. They have it for Veil Demons. I think it's all Veil Demon. Oh my god. Oh, never mind. It's all equipment. Anyway, let's go to Dark. Um, and also from what I've seen, like all of these uh, items in the shop aren't the only items in the game. I've gotten things that were. I'll try and find one. 'Cause I think I've gotten one that wasn't listed here, so you can get some different ones. But these are just some that you can buy. So back to the primary. See, there's the one that has the soul attack, but it also lets you have the maximum number of shamblers. Now, obviously you can't pick them both, but they're all in the same one, so I can like get rid of one. This one, Death Touch, has 100% lifesteal. That's really good because Death Touch is the Lich's signature ability, but I just feel like it takes too long to use. So being able to heal from that would make it amazing. So another example of changing an ability. Sacrifice minion, giving you a damage buff instead of healing you. That would be fantastic, actually. Like you could use that, for example, use the minion um, command and sacrifice minion to get a damage buff, and then use Reap to heal yourself instead. So, you know, if you use that correctly, that's pretty strong. Increasing the heal value of Reap, that's pretty big. Um, there was one that I was looking for. Let me see if I can find it. Max number of charges for Frenzy Chamber. That's really cool. That's the Necromancer's signature. Uh, yeah, the Phylactery giving buffs is cool. There was another one for So, I thought. Oh, Reap. Yes, this is the one right here. Scythe Dominance. It makes it so that Reap no longer consumes stacks of So, but it refreshes the duration. But it makes Reap has a cooldown of 15 seconds. So, but it's nice because basically what that means is you can now put So on the target and Reap. Not only will Reap not take them away, you'll heal yourself, it'll stay on the target, and it also has its duration refreshed. Now, because it has a 15-second cooldown, you have to be smart with how you use it, but, you know, with skilled play and strategy, you'd be able to keep the targets, um, like in a boss fight, you'd be able to keep the targets with the maximum stacks of So, and then Reap. Not only that, since you're keeping them all on there, and then using Reap to heal yourself, and they're not going away, you're gonna be getting huge heals because you're always gonna have a bunch of stacks. So that's something I definitely want to try out. Death Touch not having a cooldown, that doesn't seem that significant to me. Let's go back real quick because I don't think Lich. Yeah, it's 8 second cooldown, but I mean considering how long it is, I don't think that's a big deal. Um, let's see what the other ones. That's not. Yeah, that's good actually. Death Touch increasing the charge rate. Um, and I don't know if I had one. Obviously, the combination of abilities are different, but I don't think I actually. Well, yeah, this one right here, Haunting Spectre. This is probably a bad example because that's an ability that's just not even in the game right now. I don't know why that's there, but as you can see, there are some drops that you'll get because what happens is you get these gear pieces um, at the end of a match. Once you complete a match, even if you lose, you'll pick them up during the match, and then once the match is over, you'll get in your inventory. So you can get some that aren't listed in the shop, but there's still gonna be some that you can buy from the shop. So when it's all said and done, you've bought all the characters, you're like, oh, I don't need money anymore. Well, equipment. You can buy equipment. Not cosmetics. That takes the other currency. Bestiary. I honestly don't know what this does. And I don't want to try it. I'm gonna assume that those are the demons. Yeah, those are the demons that you pick. They're kind of like equipment. So, and then of course the classes. But I guess that's it. The classes and the equipment. Oh, gems. Yeah, you can unlock gems. But that's a whole nother video on gems. So, quick recap before the end of the video. Gear and talent are the same thing basically. When you are changing your character in the character screen, you look at the gear, and each gear will have a selection of three different talents at each level. Throughout every match, you'll level up just for that level, and then go back to level one again when you do a new match. You'll start with the primary one. Before the match even starts, you choose one of three primary abilities. Once you get to two during the match, you'll choose a secondary. Choose from three secondary talents. Three, you'll choose from three tertiary talents. And then four, you'll choose from three weapon talents. And you can still go beyond that, five and six. Six is the highest I've seen. I don't know if you can go higher than that. It doesn't really do anything beyond that. Not from a gear and talent perspective. It doesn't do anything past four. So as long as you get to four during the match, you'll have access to all of your talents. So now as you understand how talents work, hopefully that gives you a better idea of what you want to do and what it means when you see those options come up and how you can customize them for yourself. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you want any more help or specific videos, because I'm going to be doing plenty more videos. Alpha's about to end soon, but I'll still be going over everything that I've done. I'm actually going to do at least one feedback video of what I think about the game and things that I think, just glitches I've seen, things I think could be addressed. And I already have a founder's pack, so I'm gonna, as soon as the game goes into early access, I'll be playing any other tests I'll be playing. Like I'm gonna be on Breach pretty hard, so stay tuned to this channel if you want to see more. And thanks for watching.